Terblanche, the South African under-13 national BMX champion. Connor, thank you for joining us today, especially since you just arrived from the United Arab Emirates. Let's start off with, how did you get involved in BMXing?
It all started when I was about 4 years old. My dad took me to go watch my uncle Brian Robertson race at a track in Durban called Queensborough BMX Park. And since then I started riding when I was 5 years old. I rode around the track, enjoyed it a lot, and then I started racing when I was about 6, and then it just took off from there.
So it's literally been something that you've done almost your entire life. Let's move on to your role models. Who are they?
My main role model would probably be my namesake. He goes by the name Connor Fields. He's a current Olympic champion. He won it in Rio de Janeiro. He's my role model because he came back from a really serious injury, a wrist injury, and he came back and he came and won the Olympics. It's just something special.
Alright, and then your support base. Who has supported you from day one?
From day one, it's probably been my uncle, Brian Robertson, my family and friends. I mean, they've never told me I couldn't do anything or couldn't become this or couldn't do that, and it's just helped me a lot.
Talk us through your training program. What it is exactly you do. How many times a week do you train, and what does it entail?
So in the UAE, our weeks start on a Sunday. So on Sunday, we'll start with a gym session, a lower body, and then we'll go on Monday. It'll be an upper body session. Then Tuesday, it will be another lower body session with some sprints or something like that. And then on Wednesday, it'll be a sprint session, a little bit of cardio for the sprint. With the sprints, it helps a long way, and then some intervals. And then Friday would be my rest day, and then Saturday would start up with some sprints again, and then that's my training program.
You are the reigning under-13 BMX champion in South Africa, but live in the United Arab Emirates. Does this limit your ability to compete?
Competition-wise, it definitely does limit it because there is no BMX in the UAE. But training, if I just train hard, and I know when I come back here to South Africa to race, I'll be sorted, and skills come back quickly, and I'll be fine to race.
You have competed internationally on numerous occasions. Talk us through the experience of representing your country overseas.
I think it's always an honor to represent your country in any sports discipline, whether it be rugby, soccer, anything. And it's always a great experience. You learn a lot of new things. The pressure, everything. It's just it's unbelievable.
What are your BMXing aspirations? You've achieved so much in such a short space of time. What are your future goals?
Well, first of all, I'd like to I'd like to get some more world championship titles. In 2019, I'd hope to be one of the junior men for South Africa, going to the BMX World Championships, and then in the future, obviously, go to the Olympics and race for my country.
If you had a special message for the next generation of South African BMXers, what would you say to them?
I would say it's try and face your fears, because there's a lot of things to be scared of on a BMX track. I mean, the high jumps, the huge jumps, the fast pace of the racing, and the contact and all that stuff. So there's a lot of things to be scared of, but if you can face those fears, I think you're on the right track.
Connor, Game On Magazine would like to thank you so much for joining us for this interview. It's been an absolute privilege learning more about your sport and about yourself. So thank you so much for joining us.
No problem. I'd love to do it again sometime.